Have you ever felt like you're running on a financial hamster wheel, working tirelessly, yet never truly getting ahead? It's a draining feeling, isn't it? The constant worry about bills, the gnawing anxiety about the future, the silent comparison to others who seem to have it all figured out. It's more than just numbers. It's an emotional weight that seeps into every area of your life, affecting your relationships, your health, and even your sense of self-worth. You might tell yourself it's just a matter of budgeting better or working harder, but deep down, you suspect there's something more profound at play. Perhaps you've tried all the expert advice, meticulously tracking expenses, clipping coupons, maybe even dabbling in the stock market. And while those strategies might offer temporary relief, they don't seem to address the underlying unease, the persistent feeling of being trapped in a cycle of financial stress. It's like treating the symptoms without addressing the root cause of the illness. You might even feel a sense of shame or embarrassment about your financial situation, keeping it hidden from friends and family, further isolating you in your struggle. What if I told you that the key to unlocking financial freedom isn't just about what you do with your money, but about what you believe about it? That your current financial reality is a direct reflection of your deeply ingrained beliefs, often formed in childhood and reinforced by years of societal conditioning. These beliefs, often unconscious, act as a financial thermostat, limiting your potential even when opportunities arise. You might unconsciously sabotage your own success, fearing the responsibility or the judgment that comes with wealth. This isn't another get-rich-quick scheme or a lecture on the importance of saving. This is about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, exploring the hidden landscape of your financial mindset. It's about understanding where your money beliefs come from, how they're shaping your decisions, and ultimately, how to rewrite the script of your financial life. We're going to delve into the emotional roots of your financial behaviors, uncovering the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from creating the abundance you deserve. Imagine a life where money isn't a source of stress and anxiety, but a tool for creating freedom, security, and purpose. A life where you feel empowered to make wise financial decisions, not driven by fear or scarcity. A life where you can confidently pursue your dreams, knowing that you have the resources to support them. This isn't just a pipe dream, it's a tangible reality that's within your reach. This journey isn't about overnight miracles. It's about gradual transformation, a conscious shift in perspective that leads to lasting change. It's about building a healthy, sustainable relationship with money, one that's rooted in self-awareness, empowerment, and abundance. It's about understanding that true wealth isn't just about the numbers in your bank account, but about the richness of your life, the freedom to pursue your passions, and the ability to make a positive impact on the world. Are you ready to begin? The stories we tell ourselves about money, particularly those formed during our formative years, often dictate our financial trajectory far more than we realize. Picture a child growing up in a household where resources are scarce and money is a constant source of friction. They might internalize the belief that money is inherently stressful, a source of conflict, and something that's always just out of reach. This belief, etched into their subconscious, can manifest later in life as a reluctance to pursue higher-paying opportunities, a tendency to overspend as a form of emotional compensation, or even an unconscious fear of success that leads to self-sabotaging behaviors. Conversely, consider a child raised in an environment where money is viewed as a taboo subject, never discussed openly or honestly. They might develop a sense of unease or even shame around wealth, associating it with greed or moral corruption. This can lead to a pattern of downplaying their achievements, undervaluing their skills, and ultimately limiting their earning potential. They might shy away from investments or business ventures, fearing that pursuing financial gain will somehow compromise their integrity. Our cultural narratives also play a significant role in shaping our money beliefs. Media portrayals of the wealthy often perpetuate stereotypes of extravagance and moral bankruptcy, reinforcing the idea that financial success comes at the expense of ethical behavior. Furthermore, societal pressures to keep up with the Joneses can lead to a cycle of compulsive spending, driving us further into debt and perpetuating a sense of scarcity regardless of our actual income. It's not just our immediate family and culture that influence our financial programming. Our past experiences, both positive and negative, can also leave a lasting imprint on our subconscious. A failed business venture, a financial loss, or even a perceived lack of opportunity can create a deep-seated fear of risk and limit our willingness to take calculated chances in the future. On the other hand, a positive experience, such as receiving a significant inheritance or successfully navigating a challenging financial situation, can instill a sense of confidence and empower us to pursue our financial goals with greater conviction. Another crucial layer lies in understanding how our emotional needs and unmet desires can influence our financial decisions. For example, someone who feels unloved or unappreciated might turn to retail therapy as a way to fill the void, leading to a pattern of impulsive spending and mounting debt. Similarly, someone who feels insecure or inadequate might overspend on status symbols in an attempt to project an image of success and confidence. Now consider how this applies when you face a financial decision. Are you making choices based on a rational assessment of your needs and resources, or are you being driven by unconscious beliefs and emotional impulses? Are you pursuing opportunities that align with your values and goals, or are you simply trying to conform to societal expectations? Recognizing these underlying influences is the first step toward breaking free from the constraints of your past and creating a financial future that's aligned with your true potential. Many of us operate under financial fallacies that severely impede our ability to amass and maintain wealth. One prevailing illusion is the notion that more money will solve all my problems. While increased income undoubtedly alleviates certain financial stresses, it doesn't inherently address underlying issues of overspending, poor financial planning, or emotional insecurity. In fact, without a fundamental shift in mindset, a sudden influx of cash can often exacerbate existing problems, leading to even greater financial instability. Think of lottery winners who quickly squander their fortunes, ending up in a worse position than before. The problem wasn't a lack of money, it was a lack of financial literacy and emotional maturity. Another widespread misconception is the belief that I'm just not good with money. This self-limiting declaration becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, preventing individuals from actively engaging in their financial lives and seeking the knowledge and skills necessary to manage their resources effectively. This often stems from early negative experiences or a lack of financial education. However, financial competence is a skill that can be learned and developed just like any other. Declaring yourself bad with money is akin to saying, "I'm bad at reading," and then refusing to pick up a book. Conversely, the assumption that "I need to work harder, not smarter," is equally detrimental. While diligence and dedication are undoubtedly valuable qualities, they are not sufficient for achieving financial freedom. Many individuals toil tirelessly for years, only to find themselves trapped in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living. True financial success requires a strategic approach, involving careful planning, informed decision-making, and a willingness to explore alternative income streams. Simply working harder without working smarter is like rowing a boat upstream without a rudder. It's also essential to dismantle the myth that investing is only for the wealthy. The notion that one needs a substantial amount of capital to participate in the financial markets is a barrier that prevents many from building long-term wealth. With the advent of online brokerage platforms and fractional shares, investing has become increasingly accessible to individuals of all income levels. Starting small and consistently investing over time can yield significant returns thanks to the power of compounding. Neglecting to invest due to the misconception that it's only for the rich is like refusing to plant a seed because you don't have a whole farm. Now consider how these debunked beliefs might be impacting your own financial decisions. Are you clinging to any of these misconceptions, preventing you from taking control of your financial future? Are you letting fear and misinformation dictate your choices? Or are you actively seeking knowledge and embracing the opportunities that are available to you? Replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering truths is the key to unlocking your financial potential. Affirmations such as "I am capable of managing my money effectively," "I am worthy of financial abundance," and "I am committed to building long-term wealth" can help reprogram your subconscious and pave the way for a more prosperous future. The journey to financial well-being isn't solely an intellectual exercise. It demands practical application that reinforces new beliefs and reshapes ingrained habits. One potent technique is cultivating an attitude of gratitude for your existing resources, regardless of their size. Start a gratitude journal, documenting daily instances where money provided value, comfort, or opportunity. This shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. Instead of dwelling on bills, acknowledge the services they provide. Electricity powering your home, internet connecting you to the world, healthcare safeguarding your well-being. Building upon this foundation of gratitude, incorporate daily financial visualizations into your routine. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your financial goals, paying off debt, buying a home, starting a business, or traveling the world. Vividly picture the details, engaging all your senses. Feel the satisfaction of reaching your targets, the freedom from financial worry, and the joy of sharing your abundance with others. This mental rehearsal programs your subconscious mind to align with your aspirations, increasing the likelihood of manifesting them in reality. Another effective practice is mindful spending. Before making any purchase, pause and ask yourself, is this a need or a want? Will this truly bring me lasting happiness, or is it a fleeting impulse? Delay gratification and avoid emotional spending triggered by stress, boredom, or insecurity. Track your expenses meticulously to identify areas where you can cut back and redirect those funds toward your financial goals. This conscious awareness empowers you to make informed decisions rather than being driven by impulsive desires. Furthermore, consider the power of reframing your relationship with debt. Instead of viewing it as a burden, reframe it as a tool that can be used strategically to achieve your objectives. For example, a mortgage enables you to own a home, while a student loan allows you to invest in your education. Focus on creating a plan to manage and repay your debts responsibly, rather than allowing them to control your life. Celebrate each milestone achieved, reinforcing your sense of accomplishment and building momentum toward financial freedom. Now consider how these small shifts in mindset can translate into tangible results. By practicing gratitude, you attract more opportunities into your life. By visualizing your goals, you increase your motivation and focus. By spending mindfully, you save money and reduce unnecessary expenses. By reframing your relationship with debt, you regain control of your finances and reduce stress. These seemingly insignificant actions, when consistently applied, create a powerful ripple effect that transforms your financial reality. It's the compounding effect of positive habits, just like the compounding interest on your investments. As we draw closer to the culminating point, it becomes evident that our financial realities are less about external circumstances and more about the internal narratives we diligently uphold. The interplay between deeply rooted beliefs, societal conditioning, and habitual behaviors forms a complex tapestry that dictates our financial experience. It's akin to a garden. We can till the soil, plant the seeds, and water diligently. But if the underlying soil is contaminated with toxic beliefs, the harvest will inevitably be meager. Reflecting on this journey so far, it's clear that merely acquiring financial knowledge is insufficient. We can amass a wealth of information about budgeting, investing, and debt management, yet still struggle to achieve true financial liberation. The missing ingredient is the conscious effort to excavate and dismantle the limiting beliefs that sabotage our best intentions. It's about transforming the inner landscape, preparing the soil for abundance to flourish. The subtle yet powerful impact of our emotional connection to money cannot be overstated. Unresolved emotional needs and unmet desires can manifest as destructive spending patterns, hindering our progress toward financial stability. Like a ship with a hidden leak, we may be diligently bailing water, but the underlying problem persists, threatening to capsize our financial aspirations. Addressing these emotional undercurrents is crucial for creating a sustainable foundation for prosperity. Drawing these strands together, we see that financial mastery is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It requires a willingness to challenge our assumptions, confront our fears, and embrace new perspectives. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance, gratitude, and empowerment, allowing us to navigate the complexities of the financial world with confidence and resilience. In light of these insights, the path forward becomes clearer. It's a path of conscious awareness, deliberate action, and unwavering commitment to transforming our relationship with money. It's about recognizing that we are not merely passive recipients of our financial circumstances, but active creators of our financial destinies. It's about stepping into our power and claiming our rightful place as stewards of our own financial well-being. The final transformation awaits, a shift that realigns our financial identity with our deepest aspirations. The profound realization that transforms everything is this: you are not defined by your past financial missteps, nor are you limited by the circumstances you currently face. You possess the innate capacity to reshape your financial destiny, to cultivate a life of abundance and security, and to experience the freedom that comes with true financial self-mastery. The journey we've undertaken reveals that the key lies not just in mastering external strategies, but in undergoing an internal metamorphosis. The shift transcends mere budgeting or investing. It's about consciously choosing a new financial identity. It's about embracing the belief that you are inherently worthy of prosperity, that you possess the skills and resilience to navigate the financial landscape, and that you have the power to create a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. This isn't about chasing wealth for its own sake, but about using money as a tool to create a life of purpose, impact, and fulfillment. Envision yourself as someone who effortlessly attracts opportunities, manages resources wisely, and generates wealth, not just for themselves, but also for the betterment of others. See yourself as a financial architect, carefully designing a life that reflects your unique vision and values. This isn't a fantasy. It's a potential reality waiting to be unlocked. The true practice begins now, with a commitment to ongoing self-reflection and conscious action. It's about consistently challenging your limiting beliefs, cultivating gratitude for your existing resources, and visualizing your financial goals with unwavering clarity. It's about making mindful choices that align with your long-term aspirations, rather than being driven by impulsive desires or societal pressures. Let the affirmation resonate within you. I am the architect of my financial destiny. I attract abundance, manage resources wisely, and create a life of purpose and prosperity. Embrace this new identity, embody these principles, and watch as your financial reality transforms before your very eyes. The path to financial freedom is not a sprint. It's a marathon, a lifelong journey of learning, growth, and self-discovery. But with each step you take, you move closer to a life of true abundance, a life where money serves as a tool for creating freedom, security, and lasting fulfillment. This is more than just financial success. It's about living a life of purpose, passion, and profound meaning.